All right, I want to talk to you about one of the keys to hitting the ball a really long way. Let's talk about spin. First of all, there is a launch angle. That's the angle in which the ball takes off from the ground, and a spin that will make the ball carry the farthest, right? It's really simple math. We just figure out whatever your launch angle is, there's an optimal spin that'll make it go the farthest. Now, if I look at the biggest hitters in the world, the launch angle, we're usually seeing somewhere between 10 and 12 degrees. So the key optimal spin for most biggest hitters on the planet is somewhere between 22 to 2400 RPMs. Here's what happens if it spins too much. Okay, if the ball spins too much, the ball will balloon. It'll go up in the air and it'll negate all your distance. If it doesn't spin enough, it's like a knuckleball and it goes out of the sky and it drops on the ground. One of the keys for most amateurs is most amateurs create too much spin. The ball will balloon up or slice. Okay? So how do I control my spin? Well, the formula for spin is really simple. There are only two things that will increase your spin. Number one is club head speed. That's right. The faster you swing, the more spin you'll create. So if you're trying to work on your driver and you're trying to get it faster, you might also be increasing the spin, which negates the distance. It makes it balloon up. So the key variable here is I want my club head speed to go up, so the other one I need to go down. And the other one is called spin loft. Let's talk about what spin loft is. Okay? Spin loft is the difference between the attack angle. Imagine my driver is coming down. Okay, that would be a negative attack angle. So imagine my driver is traveling down. Okay? Spin loft is the difference between the attack angle and the loft of the driver at impact. So imagine if my loft at impact was 10 degrees. And let's say my attack angle was negative 10 degrees. The difference between the two is 20 degrees. So your spin loft would be 20. Okay? Now remember, if you try and swing harder, this is going to make it spin more. So what you want to do is you want to decrease your spin loft. So what if I just took the loft and I gave you a driver with no loft and made it down here? Okay, that would reduce your spin loft, but where's the ball going to go now? The launch angle is going to be negative. It's going to go down on the ground. Remember, I need 10 to 12 degrees launch angle. So really, math dictates there's really only one way to do this right. If you want to swing your club faster, I've got to get your attack angle, the angle that your driver is traveling, going positive. Right? So if this is your spin loft, you're swinging down, if I can get you to swing up with your driver, right? Now my spin loft, the difference is dramatically cut in half. I can swing harder and my ball doesn't balloon. You know, I always feel like, yes, you can de-loft the driver, but now my attack angle, I'll be really low, it'll knuckleball, there's problems. I want to get positive attack angle. You get a positive attack angle, and if you want, take your driver from a 12-degree driver to a 8-degree driver, you can swing as hard as you want, and you're not going to have too much spin. That's one of the keys to power.